welcome to the Meeple Mentor YouTube channel. I'm Jared, and today I'm doing an unboxing of another pencil-first game called Sunrise at the Studio, a playful game by Steve Finn, Eduardo Baraf, and Lauren Bevan, and a little attached mini expansion right on top. It is for 1 to 4 players and plays in about 20 minutes, as a lot of their games do. Now, this is a slightly larger box than some of their other games and or pocket editions that have been coming out. So we're going to take a look at how this looks and plays. We're just doing an unboxing right now, but stay tuned on the channel for our review once we get a chance to sort of play through it. So let's read the back and get right into it. So spend your morning crafting or creating beautiful pottery at your local ceramics studio. Mold clay, apply glaze, and fire up the kiln to create objects that are both wonderful to look at and fit for purpose. So there's a lot of content in here. Beautiful projects, unique showpieces, detailed wooden tiles, multi-purpose resource cubes, and the coveted cup of coffee, and more. Okay, and let's see. I'll take this part off here, and then we'll get right into it and see what's inside this one. All right. They always make really cool, like, you know, kind of cozy games with high production value. Already I can see, you know, the box has got like that spot UV type stuff, so a few different shiny parts of the box that look cool. Solid production so far. You got your rule book. So again, a wide rule book. Got your setup, full color, very nice quality pages here. Looks pretty organized, as I'd expect. They do a great job. Okay, and yeah, just a little overview, and I don't see necessarily a solo mode. It says 1 to 4, so there's got to be a solo mode. Can you teach me pottery? Okay, this, separate book, that's why. See, if I just kept going. This is the booklet for the solo game and how to play that. And next is this, the catalog for most of their other games. So a lot of these have been featured on the channel, but I'm sure there's more to be seen. If you have any requests, let me know. But there's a little booklet there, overview. We have like a postcard type, you know, picture, if you will. You got like your basket there. Looks like maybe some bread inside, but it could be clay. These would be your player color boards. So purple, orange, blue, and green. And, you know, looks like there's some reminders of some actions that you can take, a storage area for some resources. But otherwise, these are, you know, fairly identical. It's just the color that changes. So pick your poison. And then here's probably the display of cards on things that go out in the main board, or this is the board. This is the game board, I guess you might say. Looks pretty good. All right. You got some images here, some resources of like your resource cards, some wild stuff, and then machines and things that help you make pottery. So let's look at some of these other components. Next, we've got some cubes. Now these are painted, but it looks like one side has like a line on it, and I don't know if the line on the cube is like gameplay related or just a feature of these particular cubes, but it is unique. I have not seen cubes that have just like a painted line on one side, so that's cool. Then we've got some more color pieces for your player color, you know, cube, or not cubes, but just squares. They're colored. They've got their own, you know, symbols so that, you know, if you're colorblind, you can get along just fine. There's the blue one, and then here's the purple. And nice little insert where everything goes right back where it's supposed to go. Okay. But the screen printing is just on the one side, no worries there. And then we've got some other smaller pieces. Let's pull these out. Just a couple here. So looks like the same patterns. Well, actually, they're kind of similar but different. But, you know, otherwise it's just a smaller square version of your larger pieces for various bits of the game. Then we have some cards to go through. So let's go through them. This looks like it's going to be cards of resources. So let's see. What have we got? We've got... Is this the front or the back? Okay. This must be the back. This is the front. So, okay, I see player count on here too. So, different amounts of clay. We've got clay or stone, some kind of marble maybe, a paint stroke of various color. You've got your kilns and ovens and things of that nature, boxes and other resources all through this deck. More of which available in a 4-player game, of course. So, you know, got to prep the cards for your game session, no matter how many players you've got. Let's take a look at the next deck of cards and see what these look like. Okay. If I can. It's tiny. Might have to get some assistance on this one. Let's try from this one. I got a little cut going. Okay, let's peel that back and take a look at how these look. Okay, so these look like scoring cards and kind of things that you want to collect during the game for points. I assume the stars are points. Then we've got these, which could be bonus actions, because I see like the electric bolt there. That might be like a bonus action. This looks like specialty stuff that you're making with your resources. So what's required there at the bottom. Another kind of green card here, first and delivered, I don't know. And then some coffee beans, or perhaps, yeah. All right, so cool stuff there. And then we've got the small one. Open that up. So we've got a couple negative points here. So potentially, if you have leftover coffee, maybe you lose points on that. I don't know. And special scoring, perhaps, or first to get something. I don't know. Oh, this must be a solo game, because I see the solo player icon down here. All right. So separate those out a little bit. Fits right there nicely. And then we've got some larger cards. Let's see. Where's the thing here? I do like, you know, the artwork and everything looks good. The card quality is very nice. All right, we got the resource guide, we've got the clay type, the glaze, and the kiln, the project guide, how you get final scoring stuff going on, and team, or turn guide rather. Select resource cards simultaneously, work on projects, complete projects, may discard an advantage card to place one resource in your reserve, check the challenges, and then end the round. Okay, so a handy little resource, or you know, turn overview and things. And all right, we've got some of these cards here. We've got the cup of coffee. Collect the most coffee beans by the end of the game to earn the cup of coffee and 3 points. All right, so that's something to shoot for. Got little calendar days, probably just to track the days or the rounds. Different types of scoring that I assume you can claim first. You know, 4 different types of pottery, 2 of the same pottery, 3 of the same resource, etc. So different special scoring. And these are some of the larger pottery items. So I assume these are what you're going to see. And then you're going to need to provide this, collect it, and then probably just flip it over to show that you made it. And yeah, there you go. So these are, some of these have like coffee. Okay, so like that's the type of pottery it is in the top left, points in the top right, resources required at the bottom. okay. So we're just gonna take a quick look here. I do like that the back of these, you know, has like a larger version of the art piece. So after it's built, you can just kind of fully appreciate, you know, its design when you finished making it. Again, it's kind of got this watercolor, you know, artwork going on with the game, similar to some of their others. So consistent in like the overall design and look, but taking the pottery theme and going with that. But yeah, it's nice. It's kind of like cozy games, but short, 20 minutes to play kind of stuff. All right, let's look at this mini expansion that came with it, and that will be everything included in the box. Okay. So we got just an overview card. We've got what the mini expansion is, how to set it up, how to draft the special cards, how to introduce the solo gameplay of the mini expansion, and then these themselves. So special scoring for getting, I guess, different ones. So 1 point for every one of these you have, 2 points for every one of those kilns you made or collected. I don't suppose you make kilns, you just have to collect them to use them. Fits right back in the box, nice and easily. Perfect. I will say it's probably not going to fit with all of these sleeved unless you take the insert out. And just to double check, there's nothing under the insert. So what is everything here is everything in the game. You've got a lot of good components, a lot of great artwork, a lot of good stuff to look at. We will be back on the channel with our review of the game. So stay tuned to the channel to check that out. But this has pretty much been a full unboxing of Inside Sunrise at the Studio. Thank you for watching. Also, if you are unaware about my channel, I also wrote a book, which is the world's first dictionary. It's Push Your Luck, the board game dictionary on Amazon. You can click the link in the description, but it's a great reference, resource. It's a tool to like look up terminology and jargon to the board game hobby. Makes a great gift for introducing people to board games who don't know what a lot of these terms are. But there's over 800 terms that I've defined and published for you. Go check it out. I highly recommend it, certainly. So that's called Push Your Luck, the Board Game Dictionary. Stick around on the channel, subscribe, do all the fun stuff. Let me know what you think. And if you've played the game, what do you think of the game? So thanks for watching. I've been Jared. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.